Hey guys, I wanted to come in and do a quick update. I've been gone for a good minute actually. This is at the end of my 2 week wait. I did a video on October 20th, I think. Today's November 1st. Today's November 1st, and this is at the end of my 2 week wait. Woke up this morning, was expecting to go and get a beta done because I also have a follow up with my RE today. Basically to sit down and do a plan and what we're going to do now since we did all the testing. Everything is fine and normal. So unfortunately, I went to the bathroom and I woke up and I wiped and it was blood. So today is actually cycle day for me, on November 1st. Of course, I would like to see a BFP, but I'm just extremely happy to have ovulated on my own. I'm extremely happy for my cycles to be coming back on track since the last chemical back in March that I had at 5 weeks and 6 days, I think. I wanted to kind of go back and explain the cycle with the injectables. I never did an update. Of course, it was, it was kind of unsuccessful. I wasn't pregnant after that. But what really happened was I was pregnant and I had another chemical. I didn't want to talk about it. I kind of retreated in myself. Didn't want to do anything fun. So basically, I went into a depression, and I really didn't recognize that it was a depression, but eventually I did because only thing I wanted to do was sleep all day, and that's kind of like a very major part of my depression. Not that I'm sleepy, it's just that I don't want to be woke. Almost kind of like an alcoholic that drinks, and they drink because they don't want to feel reality. They don't want to deal with it, and that's kind of how what happened with me. I end up going to Detroit, and it kind of brought me out of it, but it took some time. I don't know if you're going to be able to see. Oh man, the light is so bad, it stinks. The line. See if I go too far. But anyway, they're old. This is from the chemical, and there's 5 of them, and they're all positive. They just kept getting more and more negative, and eventually they wasn't a line on the test anymore. So, excuse me. And that was probably, I was only not even 5 weeks, so just probably 4 weeks and a few days. And it was hard. I didn't necessarily cry because of this chemical, but I just cried for it, the whole thing, and just to think that it's about to be 2 years in January, and every time I get pregnant, but I just can't hold the baby for some odd reason. So anyways, coming into November 1st now, that was the chemical last cycle back in September. Yeah, September. At the end of September. So the appointment today was kind of frustrating. She's throwing out all these things that it could be the reason why I keep having chemicals. I wanted to get Femera, and I wanted to get a trigger shot. Only because, I don't ovulate every month because of my PCOS. But she says she thinks so because I have regular cycles. But this, ever since the chemical pregnancy in March, I don't anymore. I've had to force a couple of cycles because it's just not regular like it used to be. My body just have not normalized, and I don't want to waste time. My birthday is November 21st, and I'm going to be 34. And I'm trying my best to get another baby before I'm 36. Preferably two. So she says it could be genetics. She says it could be it's something with me and my husband just don't mix. She says it could be what did she say? When they did the cycle day 3 ultrasound a couple of months ago, one side of my uterus was a little thicker and the other side was thinner. It's not endometriosis, it's just something with my lining. And she said that could cause chemicals. And then I was like, well, I don't want to be tested for anything genetics, because if it's anything genetics, there's nothing you can do, and I don't want anyone to take my hope from me. And she says, well, it's just good to know. No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I just feel like that's just a waste of my time. I mean, leave me with my hope. If it's genetics, okay, whatever. Leave me with my hope. I'm still going to try to conceive. So that's pretty much all. She says once I get this ultrasound, I ovulate probably like around cycle day 15 or 16. I'll call when I get my peak. It's called a follicular scan. It's also to see if I'm ovulating, and also to check my lining. And then I'm supposed to call her with cycle day 1 after this cycle. So basically in December with my first bleed, and then we're supposed to go from there. So if I ovulate this cycle in November, I'm pretty sure she won't give me Clomid. Or probably not injectables. I really need to know why I'm having this problem. I also want her to take progesterone to see maybe if my progesterone levels are just too low to even begin with. Also, she was saying something about checking my blood, but she don't have anything ordered for me to check my blood, to see if it's the blood disorder. I'm frustrated. I'm tired. I just feel like I've been on this journey for so long, and I'm almost getting to the point where I want to say, just if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. I'm almost want to just like throw the towel in. It's because I'm just tired, and at first I just felt like we was getting somewhere, and we're not. So I guess my problem is not really getting pregnant anymore. It's really staying pregnant. So neither one of them are good. Neither one of them are better than the other, because it's still, infertility is still hard. So I will come back and do an update video after my scan. I love you guys. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the new subscribers. And I'll talk to you guys later.